Today is March 31st, 2021, and this is my story of keratoconus. Keratoconus is this eye thing that happens to the cornea of your eye. It thins out, starts bulging, becomes cone-shaped. Got to get that worked on. Anyways, I'm scheduled for a procedure tomorrow, April 1st, and I'm just going to explain kind of what happened. Back in May of 2020, I had an eye appointment, and my eye doctor noticed something different about my eyes, my vision. So they told me, come back in about 6 months, and we're going to look at your eyes again. We're going to make sure that your eyes are not getting worse. And so I kind of didn't think much about it. So I don't know, what was it, November, I think, came up. I had an eye appointment. I went and got checked out. They said, hey, we think you have keratoconus. We need to send you to a specialist and all this and that, So I'm like, cool, all right. So I'm set up for a specialist towards like the beginning of December. Come towards Thanksgiving, end of November, me and my family catch Rona. I get sick. I'm in quarantine. Have to reschedule our appointment, or the eye appointment. So then we move it to, I think, middle of January. Well, something comes up then, but it's on their end, so I have to reschedule again. So they schedule it for mid to late February, somewhere around that time. Texas had a freeze. It was terrible. So then we had to reschedule my appointment again. And then we scheduled it for, actually, I'm sorry, I got to rewind. Early February, I was able to hit the specialist. We talked. We went over what was going on. I do have keratoconus. I'm in like early stages or whatever. We decided that we're going to schedule the cross-linking procedure for that mid-February time when the freeze came. Well, freeze came, so I didn't get to have the procedure done. It got pushed all the way to April 1st, which is tomorrow. So I'm filming today, and then I'm going to film for at least maybe a week on like what's going on and what I'm feeling and stuff. And maybe it'll help somebody out. Maybe you'll kind of get an idea if you have it. I'll just let you know about my experience with this. So today, March 31st, 2021. First video. Tomorrow, April 1st, 2021. Procedure day. See you tomorrow. It's almost time. Alright, I did it. I only did my left eye. It burns. It really burns. It's like fighting with trying to go to sleep and staying awake. Man, it freaking burns and it sucks. Look. Till next time. It's dark. It's April 1st. I went and did my left eye for the cross-linking procedure. The procedure itself, it was kind of interesting. It's true, you really don't feel nothing, but let me see. They gave me numbing drops, and then they applied those other drops for like 30 minutes on a timer. But before that, doctor scraped off the cornea with a little knife. God, it felt weird, but it didn't hurt. But anyways, then after that was all cleared up and they cleaned my eye off, they laid me down and they started putting these drops in for like 30 minutes on a timer. Then after that, they checked it and make sure everything was okay to start the other step, which that's when they put the laser in your eye and you just stare at it for like 30 minutes, which it wasn't too bad. It was just kind of, I don't know, weird. But, I had numbing drops and everything. Didn't feel nothing. The procedure's painless. You probably feel a little pressure. It feels kind of weird. But now it's on to the after. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was good. They told me I did good, yada yada. Once those numbing drops wore off, I feel every bit of it. My eye, my left eye. It feels like there's a scratch on there and I can't do nothing about it. I do have the contact bandage, but I mean, it's just been tearing. It hurts. It burns. I'm tearing up right now. Like this whole side of my face has been crying while this side's just chilling. But my experience sucks. It sucks. Like right now at this moment, my eye's burning. It is burning. I put eye drops in. I've already did one of my steroids and the other drop that he gave me, and I got to do some here like later on. But I think I'm gonna have a terrible night tonight, especially trying to go to sleep. Because every time I shut my eye, if I blink, it's not too bad. But if I shut my eye for a long period of time, it just feels so irritated. But I guess that's what comes with it. It sucks for me. All right, doesn't mean it's gonna suck for you. So I'll hit y'all back up on tomorrow, which will be I guess we'll call that day 2, post something, whatever. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways, tomorrow. God, it sucks. It is April 2nd, 2021. The day after I had my corneal cross-linking procedure. Last night, or after the numbing drops wore off yesterday, I was in so much pain. My eye was so irritated. It burned. It felt like there was a scratch on it and I couldn't get to it. I don't know if I talked about this in the previous video, but I was miserable. So they say some people don't feel that way and a lot more people, it's more common that you do. But for those of you who plan on getting this done, expect to be in pain and expect to be miserable because it sucks. This side of my face just kept crying while this side of my face was just chilling. Like right now, it kind of burns. But last night, I was thinking I'm not going to get no sleep. I went ahead and called the doctor. He said there's nothing really to do. Just take the eye drops. I've seen in other videos and I've read other stories of people's experiences where they were prescribed painkillers, which my doctor didn't prescribe me. So I guess he tries to make his patients go all hardcore and stuff. But anyways, all I can do is take eye drops, switch between Tylenol and ibuprofen or whatever. It may kind of hurt or help. I don't really know. Brightness, like right now, it's okay, but if it's just direct sun, it hurts. I feel like a freaking vampire. For the most part, I prefer to be in a dark room. It's hard to kind of stare at my phone. Like it's got to be really dim to even look at it. So lights aren't your friend. And that's pretty much it. I'm just taking my drops that I was prescribed, taking just other drops just for the dryness. But other than that, it sucks. The pain really sucks. So the day of and the day after, I would say are going to be your worst two, and that's what I've been told. So far that's true. I think I laid in bed for 2 hours before I actually fell asleep because every time I would shut my lid, it would just burn and hurt. I don't know. I was miserable. But once I went to sleep, I stayed asleep. So I was kind of surprised by that. Thank God. But so hopefully whoever sees this, your experience is different. This is just my experience. Just because what I'm going through doesn't mean that you're going to go through it. But who knows? Other than that, we'll just wait until tomorrow and I'll let y'all know how I'm feeling or if anything changes today. But this is the day 2 post-procedure, I guess. Until the next video. All right, we are on day 3. I had this procedure done on a Thursday, April 1st. I'm counting April 3rd as day 3. Because it all runs together, science. Sleeping has gotten a lot easier. Like on the first day, I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to go to sleep because of the pain. But then, once I went to sleep, I was asleep. And then yesterday I thought, whatever. Yesterday I actually took 2 naps earlier that day. So I was kind of happy for that. And it's like once you nap or sleep and then you wake up, it's like you don't feel nothing anymore. Like everything's back to normal. But then as you kind of have been awake for at least, for me, it's maybe 20, 30 minutes, then I start feeling it. I'm starting to get to the point to where I feel the bandage in my eye. So it feels like a dried up contact just sitting there, and it gets real irritating. I'm still taking my drops. Sunlight today isn't as bad. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but yesterday's sunlight sucked. I mean, and the last couple of days, yeah, sunlight sucked. If I was outside or saw any sunlight, my eye would just start watering like crazy. But today, said F it. I put the shades on that they gave me. I stood outside for a while. Didn't look directly at the sun, but I kind of chilled out there for a few minutes. My eyes kind of watered, not a lot. So I think the sunlight, I think I'm starting to have a little resistance towards that or something. So that's getting better. I slept well last night. I was able to go straight to sleep. I forgot what time I went to bed, but I remember I was ready for bed and went to sleep. It was probably like 9:30. But I slept good. Slept better than the first night. Today it's just, there's really no pain or nothing. It's just it feels like there's a dry contact in my eye, and stuff like that irritates me. So, I mean, I focus on it, but as long as I stay busy, I don't pay that much attention to it. So I just been kind of staying busy around the house. But other than that, it's a good day. I'm just glad that there's no more pain in the eye. So day 3, it's just a freaking bandage. I just want to pull it out, but I have to go back Thursday. So then we'll figure out something then. I'll film that after, before, whatever. Anyways, again, I'll let you know if something happens between now and then. That's about it. Tomorrow is another day. Here's an update. It is still Saturday, April 3rd. It's actually been a pretty decent day with my left eye. I got out of the house and came and spent some time with my family this afternoon up until the evening, and the eye's been okay. I've been trying to tolerate the light. I was outside for a while earlier. It actually felt nice to be outside, but if I kind of wasn't doing anything, it kind of felt like irritated. But as long as I was moving, it's like it kept my focus off of it. So that was a good sign for me. Like I said, it's been kind of a good day. At times, my eye would kind of feel like, if anyone knows this or has a history with contacts, it'd feel like you had a dry contact lens in your eye. And I used to just try to keep mine like wet or moist so it wouldn't feel like that. But I mean, at times it'd come and go. It'd be really irritating, but just like unpleasant, not painful, just annoying. But for the most part, it's been a good day. So that's just an update for today. And like I said, it's still the 3rd, so quick update. Till tomorrow. All right, today is April 6th, so I would count that as day 6 since I've had my procedure done on my eye. I decided to skip the 4th and 5th. The 4th was Easter Sunday, so Merry Easter to everybody. Whatever, eggs. And yesterday I kind of just slacked on it. I've been kind of, I don't know. I'm sorry. But I just want to apologize in advance for those 2 days, the 4th and 5th. The 4th, Easter, I spent some time outside. I was wearing my shades. Everything was okay. Kept my eye lubricated with the eye drops, like every 30 minutes to an hour. Did my other drops that I got prescribed or whatever. Every now and then the whole dry contact sensation. That's the only way I can describe it. It feels like a dry contact in your eye. And, you can't really mess with it. You just put the eye drops in. Yesterday, which was the 5th, it was pretty much the same. It was a good day. I went to work. It's kind of awkward to me just because I can see like clearly. It's like the way my vision is like I can see mostly clearly, but there's like this one blurry spot that just stays there. So anytime I shut my eye and I use my left eye, I can make out what I'm looking at, but it's blurry. It's got a blur to it, but I can still, I can see the marble and stuff, whatever. I can see it. It's just blurry. But anyways, it's just weird looking at that because, you know, like you got one good eye, one bad eye. I don't know. I'm just not really used to it, but I think I'm starting to tolerate it more. So yesterday went by fine. At work, it was fine. Wore the shades, did the eye drops, kept it wet. Dry contact sensation. Today is the 6th. Basically the same as yesterday. You know, every now and then dry eye contact sensation. That sensation kind of gradually dies down. I guess the longer I go with this, because it doesn't happen as much. Like a couple of days in, I remember it was like dry contact. It was like irritating, like maybe every other hour or every hour or every time I applied my eye drops, I'd kind of feel that way. But now it kind of comes not as often. So it is getting better. It gets better as time goes by, which is a good sign. But other than that, that's days 4, 5, and 6. Like I said, sorry about 4 and 5. I just kind of just left it alone at that time. But hopefully I'll get something on day 7 and we'll just keep going. But Thursday should be my last day because that's when I'm going to go back to the doctor and see what they say. I'll do like one brief update, then I'm probably going to stop, and that'll be this video. But that's also the new collaboration video I got with my Moderna 2-shot thing. I think I'm scheduled to go Thursday, so we'll see that in a separate video. Then they're going to like cross paths and be like, oh. But anyways, that's it. So until next time, or tomorrow, or whenever I get back on this. We outside in the dark. It is day 7. You can barely see me. It's been a good day. Contact dryness is the only thing I feel in my eye. Just apply eye drops every 30 minutes to an hour, or just whenever it stays dry. It's been a good day. Wearing shades all the time. Brightness just kind of went down. I can kind of watch TV without it hurting too bad, but day 7. Today is the day, and also my crossover episode. Today I'm actually we're going to go look at my eye, see how it's going, hopefully take the bandage off, no more bad irritating contact feeling. Yay, hopefully. Anyways, so here's the crossover. Also, today I get my 2nd Moderna shot. So there's a start of another video. That's about it. That's it, crossover. Anyways, I'll let you know how the appointment goes, I'll let you know how the shot starts, and a separate video, almost a vehicle. Anyways, peace out until then. Alright, we are back. Got the contact removed. Found out there's these 2 little spots on my eye, so I got to keep an eye on those. This is also the crossover episode. Should show up down there. Anyways, also got my shot. That's where it's at. Anyway, that was the 2nd shot. Okay, so we got the bandage off of my eye today, and then I got the shot, the 2nd Moderna shot. Crossover special, that's this. What's up, woo? Okay, on the eye part, I will check back next week because I have to go back and get these dots inspected. Which, from the sounds of it, it sounds like, you know, it should eventually go away with this medicine and stuff, the eye drops. I'm just going to keep doing that. But this should be it for the eye videos, the Keratoconus. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. Hopefully it helps you out, kind of gives you an idea. And yeah, I'm going to end it with like a summary of it, even though this video should have just been short from the get-go. Okay. But anyways, the Moderna shot right now, I am going on... Actually, you know what? If you're watching the Moderna video, go back and get my Keratoconus video. I'll look at, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And then back to Moderna. Anyways, 2nd shot. I got it. It wasn't too bad. Side effects vary. I don't know. Right now, I just got a little soreness in the area. Tomorrow's a new day, and we'll see where we go from there. Peace.